What's up everybody, Andy Culp from the Heli team here in Silverton, Colorado. I get a lot of questions about what to wear, helicopter skiing, backcountry skiing. So I'm gonna walk you through exactly what I wear to go heli skiing or backcountry skiing here in Silverton, and this will be applicable to you here in Colorado or wherever you are skiing in the world. First things first, next to skin. I've got a top and bottom base layer from the North Face. Fantastic product, super simple, clean, comfortable. I woke up yesterday and it was negative 15 degrees Fahrenheit at around 6:15 in the morning. The days can start off very cold, or in cold temperatures, you may need something more to cover your legs other than just your base layer bottom. I put on this lightly insulated mid-layer short from Nerona, and this is an excellent piece to keep you warm, but also as it warms up throughout the day, you can simply unzip them and pull them off without taking off the rest of your pants or your boots. Critical feature, these from Nerona are fantastic. And again, because it's quite cold here this time of year in Silverton, I also will add a extra base mid layer, second layer. So this is what I would refer to as the Nerona version of the R1. Fantastically comfortable, just adds a little bit more weight and insulation. I like this layer to be a zip off piece. It's a little bit easier to take on and off if you need to shed a layer. Super lightweight, so you can store it in your pack, no big deal. So on top of that Nerona piece, I'm gonna then layer the North Face mid layer puff. I've got the Silverton team issue mid layer hoodie here, fantastically comfortable, adds a little bit of insulation and keeps me super warm. Now that we've got all of our undergarments on, it's time to move on to outerwear. First thing first, you got your shell bibs from the North Face, and then you also have your shell jacket from the North Face. Both are Silverton team issue. I ski in the black. I like that murdered out look. Our guides ski in the bright green. I do also have a bright green version of this jacket, but out of respect for what it takes to become a guide, I do not wear that jacket here in Silverton, although I will potentially wear it in other locations like in Aspen or in Canada, as it is a good brand and marketing piece. Socks. I've got these awesome Aspen Heliskiing socks that I found in the Silverton office. I prefer a thicker sock because this gives my foot better grip in the ski boot as opposed to an ultra thin sock, which I can feel a little bit of movement with. After outerwear, it's time to move on to our boots. I've got some Lang Shadow 120s, custom liners from Surefoot, and I also have some Surefoot boot heaters. You may know that all custom liners from Surefoot now come with an integrated heating system. For the first time in my life, I'm using boot heaters, and turns out they work really well. Here in Silverton, when it's really cold, they can be extremely helpful. Thank you to Surefoot, official boot sponsor of Silverton Mountain. Now that we are booted up, it's time to talk about what we wear on our head and neck. I've been wearing this Silverton buff the last 2 days, super comfortable. Dig the little colors mixed in with my all black kit. I've got a beanie, I've got a black heli beanie, super simple, comfortable, staple, available at shop.heli.life or in the Silverton team retail store. I've got a pair of goggles of the Squad Mags, the darker lens, and then I always carry a second tear in my pack in case I fog up or need to switch lenses to the lighter lens. I've got an extra set. And last but not least, sunglasses and my ear protection. The sunglasses are useful on the boot pack. Anytime I'm doing any hiking while backcountry skiing, I'm usually taking off my goggles, as this will keep my face from overheating and creating fog inside the lenses, but also keeping my eyes protected from the sun. And then I have my ear protection for when we are heli skiing, because I spend a decent amount of time around helicopters. It's important to protect the ears from the vibration so I don't go deaf. We're ready to walk out of the guide shack. Let's throw on our glove. I start with a pair of liners. These are merino from Smartwool, and I've got a pair of Oyuki full leather mitten. I like to wear the liners because we tend to be in and out of our pack, messing with buckles, getting our GoPro, having a layer of protection so that my hands are never directly exposed to the cold, keeps them warmer. And I really like the full leather gloves or mitts because I believe the insulation and waterproofing is superior to other fabrics. Let's talk about safety equipment. On my body, I will wear a Mammut avalanche transceiver, and in my pack, I will carry a black diamond shovel, black diamond probe, and a bit of rope. So I'm in the habit of carrying the rope because in British Columbia, where we spend a lot of time skiing in the trees, most of our guides carry rope, and those can be quite useful if there were a tree well incident or a need to create an anchor. These items go in my black diamond backpack, which is super comfortable and low profile. Take note of the sweet Silverton Heliski pin I've got. So anytime I'm backcountry skiing or helicopter skiing and the conditions are good, I'm gonna have a GoPro. I prefer the GoPro Max. This allows me to ensure that I'm gonna get the shot with reframing capabilities. And then I carry a couple extra batteries. Here I've got the Enduro GoPro batteries, which have longer battery life in cold temperatures. And just a quick note, I use a head or helmet strap as opposed to the clip. I find that this is easier to manage and stow away in a pocket to keep warm when I'm not using it, and then throw it on my head when I am. And then when I am not using a GoPro, my helmet doesn't have that funny little clip, which I think looks silly. Last but not least would be my skis. I've got 2 pairs of skis that I would ski on here, depending on the conditions. The first would be an Armada JJ, ski a 185. This is 116 underfoot. This is a ski that I've been skiing on for 10 plus years. I love it. Anytime there's any sort of variable snow, loose snow, crud, or pow, this is a fantastic ski. Let's say we had a big storm, we had plenty of pow, I would bring out the Magic J. This is 126 underfoot in the 180. And I've got the Look pivot binding on here. Same as on the JJs, basically throw pivots on everything. I think it's the best alpine binding with the best protection. That concludes our video. If you have any questions about what to wear when you're backcountry skiing or heli skiing, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at Mr. Heli. You can also visit our website, www.heli.life. Visit the Silverton Mountain website, silvertonmountain.com. Also message us on Instagram at SilvertonMTN.